produce and influence it, and therefore control it. See, this jurisdiction that we're in, this community, this region, however you want to name it, and what I've been doing is within a 5-mile radius, focusing on things, been doing crime checks. And guess what? I found out that from last year, from the year 2009, all of 2010 up till January of 2012, the crime rate went down in Del City. Yeah. I'm just going based on the statistics because, you know, because when I got to searching it, I said, no, it probably done went up because, boy, I remember the murder that took place over here and that took place over there. And when I did it and compared it, it went down. I said, Lord, have mercy. And I said, Lord, he said, you remember when you all began to pray over this community, that was one of the specific things we began to pray, is that the crime rate goes down. Well, the very moment that we began to pray, the crime rate went up. It went up. And see what it was, the enemy was trying to discourage us and keep us from continuing to pray. But we continue to intercede and pray over the community. And guess what? Glory be to God. A year and a half, 2 years later, crime rate went down. Somebody give God a praise. Glory be to God. Yes, yes, yes. So an enemy has been assigned to this community. It's been assigned to your family. He's been assigned to you. And unless you recognize the familiarity of that spirit, guess what? It'll pass down through you into your children and into your children's children. Glory be to God. I said, Lord Jesus, thank you for that information. Communication is the chief characteristic of a familiar spirit. Communication. Have you ever tried to break communication with somebody that was a bad influence over you? You changed your number and for some reason they found it again. Yeah. And it was all because you were in such, the relationship was so intense and long. You know, you hear that saying, thicker than thieves? Yeah. You know, that means, we did a whole bunch of stuff together and so forth and so on. And then all of a sudden, you get ready to go this direction. It's sometimes hard to break that. And the enemy knows that. And so he wants to keep constant communication going on. This is the reason why you got to shut the door. You don't worry about what they think. Shut the door. That's real. Don't worry about what they think. Well, I'm just going to see what they want. What you going to see for?
Come on now.
What you gonna see for? What you trying to see? What do you think that's changed from the last time you talked to them? The last time you talked to them, they wanted to sleep with you. Yeah. Last time they talked to you, they wanted all your money. The last time, the only time they got with you so you can go to the mall, it was around your payday, the 15th. All of a sudden, you call me on the 13th, 2 days later, I get paid, and so what it is, I'm finna set you up. All of a sudden, no, remember, nothing happens all of a sudden. It was a plot and a plan. They planned that last week. Now, I remember when I was on dope, maybe I was the only one. I was okay on Monday and Tuesday.
Come on now.
Wednesday wasn't a baby. Monday and Tuesday, I was good.
Come on.
I was functional then. I was good Monday and Tuesday. But Wednesday came around, boy, I felt the demon of plot. And then Thursday came around, the demon of scheming. And then Friday came around, I'm carrying it out.
That's real. That's real.
I remember.
That's real.
Oh, yeah.
Real.
Oh, was happy. I cook on Mondays and Tuesdays. I was happy. Hair was combed.
Come on,
and everything. Happy go lucky. Oh, I ain't never messing with that dope no more. That devil is a lie. Start quoting scriptures and all this other stuff. And then Wednesday come, Now, I know she gonna meet me up here at the job. So let me see. Okay, she know I get off at 4. Okay, so I'm gonna get my check early.
Come on now, man.
And at noon, I ain't gonna come back in. I'm gonna call and tell them something happened. Oh, maybe I'm the only one. I'm gonna call and tell. You see what I'm saying? So what was going on was this familiar spirit. Well, oh Lord Jesus, I wasn't recognizing this thing that happened week after week after week. It happened the same time. Oh, somebody give God a praise.
Come on now.
Y'all praying. Y'all maybe y'all
preaching. You preaching.
Yeah.
Preaching.
To the point my wife said, told my supervisor, don't you give him his check at all.
Ain't that it? Ain't that it? Been there, done that.
Don't you give it to him at all. You know, and I didn't want it, so I agreed to it.
Yeah.
And I did, because I didn't want it about me. I wanted to get delivered. But even though I agreed to it, don't mean that I didn't try to go around it.
Yeah.
I only succumbed and just totally gave in to it when I figured out that I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know how we do sometimes. As long as we can manipulate and maneuver and make it happen the way we want to, then we're going to keep doing it. But the very moment we run